Okay, so I thought I'd do a video today, doing an unboxing and giving you my thoughts on the Lion King Blu-ray trilogy. It was released in the UK last week, and I just picked it up a few days ago, so I thought I'd give you my thoughts on that. I'm a big Disney fan, but as I grew up in the 90s, so I'm a Disney Renaissance child. I grew up watching Lion King, Aladdin, Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, all those kind of films that were brought out in that era, that era that Disney is probably most famous for now. You've got the classics like Snow White and Pinocchio, things like that, but I think the 90s Disney films really did put Disney on another level, and Lion King is my favourite out of this whole Disney world, really. So when it was released on Blu-ray, I was really excited to pick it up. Okay, so it's a nice looking box. As you can see, it's not your usual slipcase or anything like that. It's quite a thick box there. It's got that kind of wooden look about it, which is needed really, because of obviously Lion King is African origins. It's got African origins, so it's kind of got that kind of wild African themed box, which I really like. It's a really nice looking box. It's quite thick. It just says the Lion King Trilogy on the side there. Don't know if you can see that. The writing is kind of like in a shine. That shiny, nice writing there. On the back, you've got all the information about the three films: the Lion King, Lion King 2, and Lion King 3, or if you are in America, that is Lion King 1.5, I believe. So yeah, coming into the box, you can see it's a nice slide-off top box like that. So yeah, you've got the films just slotted in the side there, which is really nice. I think it fits nicely in there. You got in there, you get your Disney movie rewards, which you get in all Disney DVDs and Blu-rays nowadays. I've already got my points for that on the website. You have the three films just tucked inside there. I'll put that to one side for now. So yeah, got three films just there, and yeah, they're really good Blu-rays. I've watched Lion King 1 and 2 so far. I haven't watched the third one yet, but I will do. Like I said, I'm a big fan of all of them. So, and they've been out for a long time. There's no need for me really to tell you my thoughts on the films, really, because they're so well known. I love them, and you've probably all seen Lion King 1, maybe Lion King 2. So yeah, first one, we've got the Lion King. Nice on the side there, if you can see, it says Classics number 32, which is a good sign that they're going to be bringing out all the Blu-ray, all the Disney classic films on Blu-ray again, so that's a really good sign. I hope to get as many of them as I can. I'm a big Disney fan, as I said. I grew up in that time. You got all the Blu-rays are single disc. You've just got a leaflet in there, and it does say that I think the next Platinum Edition Disney film coming will be, I don't know if you saw that in there, Lady and the Tramp. That'll be the next release on Diamond Edition. So yeah, that'll be another thing to look forward to. Onto the film itself, I watched it last night, and I really couldn't believe how well they've managed to make the Lion King look. Considering it's a film from the early 90s and 1994, it looks like a really modern animation. It's got perfect clear picture. The colours are all been brightened up. The sound is incredible. Like on the songs, you can really sense that they've added a lot of effort to making these films kind of like not modern, but like now they've just spruced it up for a wider audience, to capture the children of today, to get them hooked into it without them thinking it's just an old cartoon. It really has stood the test of time, and they've really done well with it. I think you really have to see it to understand how good they've made the picture look. I was really shocked at. Moving on to Lion King 2, again the picture's incredible on all of them. I haven't watched the third one yet, but still, I can really tell that that's going to be a great picture again. They've really done well with them. They've got lots of special features on all of the films, not just Lion King 1 as you might expect, but no, all Lion King 1 and 2 does have detailed documentaries. They've created some outtakes and bloopers on the Lion King, which is, it doesn't look that great as it looks quite a rushed job, but it does put a bit of a downer on some of the great moments of Lion King. But yeah, it's a nice little decent feature. There is a lot of documentaries on there, really interesting ones about how they've managed to get the films looking as good as they do nowadays, considering how long they've been out. So yeah, I've shown you the first one. In here it's all just discs again, single disc Blu-rays in this trilogy, and here as well. I know the Lion King 3 or 1.5 isn't really well known or well received, but you have to take into consideration that it is aimed more for the younger audience. Although you could technically say that Lion King, the whole series, is aimed at children. You've got the adult themes in the first two, like death and like family betrayal, things like that, which is hard for children to understand. They don't really get that as a child. But in Lion King 3, it's all about Timon and Pumbaa, and it's all that silly humour. You've got that silly humour that children understand, and it kind of brings a new meaning to the Lion King to them in their eyes, before they're old enough to understand what the Lion King 1 and 2 means. So yeah, it doesn't get great reviews or anything, but I am a little fan of the Lion King 3. It's a nice little comedy film, humour film. So yeah, I do like it. But overall, I am quite blown away with this box set. The pictures are all perfect in there. It's great sound quality, great features, and it's a nice looking collection. As you can see, they just slot back in there, and they fit nicely in there as well. And you put the lid back on, and yeah, it's a great looking box. So yeah, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on that. I really recommend you go out and get it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.